home from the eye doctor. As you can probably tell by my shades. I can't see them clearly, but what I can see, I really like. And I don't know why people spend massive amounts of money on eyewear when you could rock these. And they roll up like so. And then they just, you know, it's like a slap bracelet for your face. It's really cool. I really like it. Since I can't see, I mean I can see. I can like read the street signs and I can see the colors of the lights, and my accent just changed. Keep it together, Leah. This is like near my old stomping grounds. It is my old stomping grounds. So I believe that I can make it home. And I don't need to use my maps. So we're just gonna fucking wing it. I think I'm going the right direction. I'm like pretty positive. I'm looking for some landmarks though to know for sure. Anyway, yeah. What a wild ride, getting my eyes dilated. It's always a wild ride, but I'm still surprised every single time. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't see. I'm like, you knew you wouldn't be able to see, Leah. Crazy. You silly goose. You silly ninny. I don't know. Is ninny a bad word? It sounds bad. I didn't mean to call myself that. Okay, let's see what we're coming up on. Where's this? Okay, red light. Yeah. Where am I? I'm in Houston, Texas. That's where I am. Yep, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. That's where I am. We're gonna stop this for now until I get on a street that I recognize. I mean, I recognize this street. I think I need to go this way. Okay, northeast. So yes, okay. I know where I am. I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, it's not like my eyes will be like this forever. It's gonna come back, Leah. I don't know, I thought it'd be fun to go on an adventure. I didn't want to use my maps because, well, that's not the truth. I couldn't use my maps because I can't see the map, so it's kind of pointless, and it just like frustrated me. So I was like, I know at least one street over here. I know at least one street, and I'm looking for it, and I think it's coming up. I think it's, yeah, okay, I know that building. No, I don't. I thought that was a different building. Okay, yes, I used to live off, no, I didn't live off the street, but lived near it. Okay, I know that building. Yes, okay, we are good. Oh, Barbarella! See, I know where I am. I used to dance there. Like, not as a performer. Although I would have if they'd asked me, but they didn't, so. Okay, I think this is it. This is where I want to turn. Yes. We've got it. Okay, perfect. Lovely, beautiful. That sun is shining bright. Good thing I have these on my face. Use this for a little added protection. Oh, lovely downtown or midtown Houston. I used to live over here. It's quite loud. Well, it was when I lived here. I used to live across from all the bars, the hot spots. Not like hot spots on a dog's. That's gross. I don't know. Hot spot makes me think of a hot spot on a dog. Not like the place to be. I don't want to be in a hot spot. No, I want to be in cool spots. I want to be in a cool spot. I wonder how long this is, this video. I wonder how long it's going to be. I wonder how long I can keep up the accent. You know, I already broke it once, so... And it's kind of a mishmash of accents. It's not really one specific accent. Like, would you know where I was from? What would you guess? I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm in Houston now, so Houston, Texas, of the Americas, of the United States. Yep. You want to know why I went and got my eyes checked today? It's because I was at the coffee shop this morning and I was writing, and as I was writing I had a vision. Oh, that's my number, 144. That's my angel number. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Anyway, I've eaten at this restaurant before, and the person I was there with ordered a full fish with the face and eyeballs and everything. And I like fish. I didn't eat it. It was just like, that is a full fish. That is all the fish. They cooked it all and they put it on a plate on like some rice or something. Anyway, I was at the coffee shop this morning and I was writing, and as I was writing I had a vision, a very specific vision of receiving a text message that said I needed to schedule my eye appointment. And I looked later to see when this was, because I thought it was like more recently, but it turns out I actually received this text message on February 14th. Today is, what is it? It is March the 7th. So it's been a few weeks. And I just had that vision appear. I was like, oh, I should do that, yeah, okay. And then, as I was thinking that, there was a group of women sitting at a table next to me, and one of their phones rang. And I was like, okay, I will make the appointment. And I even wrote about it. I was like, okay, I will make the appointment. And then I kept writing, and then her phone rang again, and I was like, okay, I will make it right now. And so I did. I stopped writing, got my phone out, and I made the appointment. Ooh, he was attractive. Maybe I should turn around. Just kidding. I think he was attractive. I don't know. I couldn't really see him, could I? His paper appearance, like what you would write down on paper, like his height, basically. Okay, no, I'm not gonna get into that. So I stopped what I was doing, which is writing, put my pen down, and I got my phone out, and I made the appointment. And after I made the appointment, oh, school zone, see, I can see that, good thing. Can't really see my speedometer, but I know where the numbers are, thank goodness. Otherwise I'd be fucked. Okay, we're doing 20, doing great, Leah. You know, when I'm over here in this part of town, I always want to stop, I like to stop at this art supply store, but there's no point in it because I can't see anything. So, okay, sure. Yeah, you can turn in front of me, sure. Go for it. So there's no point in stopping because I can't see anything. Yeah, so we're maybe going to stop at the grocery store on the way home, like when we get closer, because I have faith that I can see groceries. Oh, do I want to stop at Whole Foods? Maybe. I want to get some chickpeas. I really love some chickpeas that only Whole Foods sells. Where's the school over here? It's gone through 2 school zones and there's cars lined up all in this right lane. And I'm like, where's the fucking school? Where are you picking children up? Oh, is it right there? Okay. Who knew there was a school there? I don't remember that being there. Yeah, I do. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. I mean, it looks... No, that looks new. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn here. Is this where I want to turn? Yes. Anyway, fuck. Okay, so she's gone on tangents, many of them. Stopped what I was doing, made the appointment, and then I got up to go use the restroom, and whilst in the restroom a song was playing and I could tell it was Ed Sheeran, and I can't, so some of the lyrics stood out to me and I was like, I love that line. And I was like, I will remember it and we will look it up when we get back to the table, and I will look on my phone. And so that's exactly what I did. Okay, can I turn? You'll be U-turning. Oh. Okay. And so, still school zone, huh? Okay. So, this line in the song, what was it? It was so good. It was like, you can take away the dark and that's an incredible feat. I don't know, something like that. And all I really remembered was, you know, the message of either like changing the darkness or taking away the darkness, or it was like, and it being an incredibly powerful thing. And I was like, I love that, I love it. So we're gonna find out what this song is. And so as I sat down, I got out my phone and I typed in the lyrics or what I could remember, and I knew it was Ed Sheeran for certain. And so I could remember like that line, although I remembered it wrong, and a few other words, which was like yellow and green. Those were the other words that I remembered. And so I typed that in, did the Google, and the song Colorblind came up. I was like, what the fuck? It was playing as I was making this appointment for my eyes, and I was like, you know, that got me a little nervous. I was like, oh fuck. Although I know I'm not colorblind, I'm pretty sure I have I can see color on like a grander scale. I'm not like saying I'm better than you, I can see more colors. I do see different colors than other people see though. I know that for a fact, and I know I see more color than other people, because I mean, just like, you know, random studies with friends and family, just like, what color do you think this is? Does it match this color to you? And they're like, yes, it's the same color, and you're like, no, it's not. Although many women would probably agree that they have this skill as well, because like nail polish color, it's like men would be like, that's the same color, and you'll be like, no, it's fucking not, it's very different, and no, you are not in charge of color at any point in time because you think those are the same color and they're not. Anyway, I was like, whoa, But it still has to do with eyes and vision, and like it was playing while I was making the appointment, and then it like caught my attention in the restroom, and it was just like, wow, okay, I'm really glad I made that appointment. Yeah, so I made the appointment and I went to it, and you know, of course there was one appointment left for the day, otherwise I had to wait till next week, and I was like, yeah, I'm meant to go now. So I went and got my eyes dilated and checked, and I got LASIK on, I believe he said it was June, well I remembered it was 2019 because I remember, you know how I remember this? Is because I was still recovering, like I was still having to wear the glasses and like sleep with the eye mask and use my drops and everything when I was proposed to. When I was proposed to, I was essentially still blind, which the irony is not lost on me. I think it is marvelous. It is so funny. Oh darn it, I did turn down the wrong street. This is not the street I wanted to be on. But that's okay. No, I didn't because I'm meant to be here. I just won't get to stop at Whole Foods. That's fine. That's cool. I wasn't meant to. And I probably wouldn't be able to find the chickpeas. It'd be like a fucking mess. Anyway. So that's how I remember what year it was when I got my LASIK. It's also top 5 best decisions I've ever made in my life. And you know, divorce is up there with it. It's like LASIK and divorce. I got LASIK first, and it's really proven to be, you know, I did it all in the order I did for a reason. It's been amazing. Anyway. Perfect 20/20 vision. No signs of anything. He was like, you're perfect. I was like, thank you. I am, aren't I? I am perfect. And then he just scooted me out, and I was like, okay, well. And then the woman who rang me up, she's like, if you don't have any sunglasses, we have these. And they're rolled up in their little paper. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll take a pair of those. And now I got them on my eyes. She's like, because it's really bright outside. Well, she asked if I got dilated, and I was like, yes, of course I did. Of course. It's like, if I'm making the appointment to get my eyes checked, I want them to do all the shit, like all of it. Do it now while I'm here. Get it done. Tell me I'm perfect. Like, I don't need to come back. And I made the mistake once of, this wasn't the optometrist, this was the dentist. I skipped a 6-month cleaning, and I had to get a cavity filled the next time I was there, and it was painful. It was like, I am never, ever skipping the dentist again, for sure. And I was like, why skip my eyes? Why? Vision is very important. I mean, I have it, and I want it to be good. I mean, I got LASIK, for goodness sakes. I value vision. I value my eyes, and I want them to be healthy. Anywho, yeah, that's the story of today and why I made the appointment to go to the optometrist today. I scheduled it today, and I went today, and I was told I'm perfect. My vision's perfect, but I'm perfect. I'm perfect in the way that I am absolutely imperfect, and that is perfect. And now I'm on my way home, and I navigated myself right to the street I'm meant to go to, and we're about to get on the highway, you know, once this traffic, you know, Google was leading me like through downtown partially to like cut off time, but I'm like, I'm not in a rush. I just want to make it home safe now. That's my only goal, to make it home safe, to see my dog, because pretty much as soon as I got home, I had to leave again. I made some food and then I had to go, and I was like, no, I just got here, I'm sorry, Chubs, but we only get a few moments together and then I have to leave again. 1993, ... That's what is graffitied on this side of the wall right here. That's the year my brother was born. I wonder why the ellipses are so odd. I don't know. Interesting. Tango Blast star. That's another thing also graffitied on this wall. In this little, it's not a tunnel. It's tunnel-esque. It's a like it's like an underpass, I suppose, but it's very tunnel-esque. It's like more tunnely than other underpasses. I see why we're going so slow. The light's out. Let's see. Versace. Northside. Fuck gang stalkers. Versace Cholo. Scary face. VC. Interesting. I'm just reading the graffiti now. I'm just so hyped. I got myself where I wanted to be. You know, I didn't pass the Whole Foods, but that's okay. Wasn't meant to be. Was not meant to be. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. It's kind of hurt my face. I was just talking about how great they are, and they are great, but I guess I just need to move them around every little bit. I do have sunglasses, I think. I do. I could put those on. But why put them on when I could wear these? Why put them on when I can wear these? These are so much cooler than these. I mean, let's see. What do you think? Yeah, these aren't really dark enough right now. My eyes! I don't wear sunglasses anyway, normally. I prefer, when the day calls for it, I wear a hat. I actually usually wear this hat. And it protects my eyes from the sunshine when I need it to. But otherwise I just don't worry about it. Oh, well y'all just didn't stop it. Oh, did you? What the fuck? See, it's like the light is out and you're supposed to go in order, you know? It's supposed to be simple. I understand now why Google's like, go this way instead, but I'm not in a rush, so we're just chit-chatting. Oh, because recently I realized that some of my behaviors are because I'm needing to fulfill a need of mine, but I if I don't sit with it, if I don't sit with it, and I just want to take care of it. I just want to I just want it better. You know what I do? I reach for food, not just any food. It's sweets. It's sugar. And so I've been rotting about that. Like a few days ago, I had, or maybe even last week. Last week was a lot of sugar last week. And I was like, this is a lot, Leah. Like, what is that? Let's talk about this. Let's get back on track, because we're like eating way too much sugar, and we know it's not good for us. We know it's like cancer fuel. We know it's not good for our attention deficit disorder, which that's another subject that I don't want to go there right now. Anyway, we know it's not good for our attention. We know it's not good for our nervous system. We know it's not good for us. We know. But still, we have moments, sometimes days, where we're like, fuck it. Let's get the cookie. Let's get the ice cream. Let's fuck it. Do it. Let's do it. Anyway, that was last week. And I was like, we got to get back on track. So, we wrote about it, and I was like, Leah, what do you actually want? What do you want? It's not sugar. Like, sugar is what you reach for when you want something else. What is it? And I was like, oh, I know. It's connection, Leah. You want connection, and you want it's like a physical touch thing. It's like, I desire to be close to someone intimately, and to soothe that need, instead of finding other ways to connect, or even connecting with myself, like whether it be talking to myself, or pleasuring myself, or whatever the fuck. I'm like, let's go get some ice cream. So, we are aware of this, and we are changing it. We are rewriting that narrative. We are breaking that cycle. We are doing it. And so right now, this is like, instead of me stopping for fucking ice cream, we're just gonna talk it out. It's a lot better for us, a lot better for our mental state, just all across the board better. And I love that for us. I love it. Yeah. So instead of reaching for sugar, instead of stopping to buy sugar, instead of consuming so much sugar, we're going to fulfill our needs, and our actual needs, not like, I want something sweet. It's like, no, you fucking don't. You just want someone to touch you. Touch yourself, Leah. Connect with yourself, Leah. Yeah. I'm glad we talked about that. I'm glad we finally got it out there in the open. Yeah. I know there are others of you out there who struggle with the same thing. And you know, before I was sober, instead of reaching for sugar, I might have reached for a beer or a shot, or in an edible version, just like more sugar. It's like going with the accent. I think it's like giving me this confidence, and it's like why I just said what I said out loud in a recording that I intend on posting, because why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? It's like, that's kind of my mindset these days. Like, why the fuck not? Do you have a good reason why not? No? You don't? Okay, then I'm gonna fucking do it. Ooh, I like it. I like accent Leah. You know, accent Leah is really just Leah. But this particular mask is giving me a boost of confidence right now. It's not so much a mask, is it? It's, I don't know, it's fucking fun. Can't things just be fucking fun? It's not a mask, because I'm saying everything I want to say. It's like everything Leah without an accent wants to say. She just hasn't fucking said it yet, because she hasn't. She's written about it. She writes about it all the time. Not all the time, but it's been coming up more and more. Just like, what do we actually want to say, Leah? Oh, my co-star, which is like a horoscope app. My co-star the other day, yesterday, it said, your heart is afraid to speak out loud. And I was like, fuck, I know, we know! But what about, Leah? What is your heart afraid to speak about? And, like, this was on my mind, like, not top of mind or front of mind, but it was in there, you know, swimming around, and so I thought about it subconsciously, at least, all day. And then in the PM, after I posted a video of myself prepping a meal, I was like, okay, Leah, what does your heart actually want to talk about? Because, you know, I did want to share that video of me meal prepping, because it does regulate my nervous system to cook and to meal prep and to have food prepared so that I don't go reaching for stuff I shouldn't, like sugar. But it's like, what does our heart actually want to say? What is it? Then that's when we get to the good stuff. It's like, what are we holding back from? What are we afraid of? Two things came to mind. The repression or suppression of like the dark, divine, feminine energies, like sexuality, sensuality. Like, that's one thing that I like to speak more on, that I don't. And then the second thing that came up was my gifts. My psychic, intuitive, spiritual gifts. Yes, I'm a fucking psychic. Yes, I'm telepathic. Yes, I can speak to the dead sometimes. Yes, I have visions. Yes, I can read energy in a room, and like, yes, I can feel what you're feeling. Yes, but I don't talk about it because I'm scared to. Because I'm like, people think I'm a freak. But I'm like, people already think it, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, you don't care about that. And I'm like, okay, you're right. You're right, Leah. I don't care about that. I don't care what people think of me, because, and you know, it's like this bizarre thing. Okay, so it's all my people. It's all the people who I grew up with from childhood, who I went to school with, and people who knew me in the before times, even my family, because all of these people have only known this one version of me that was like, good girl, quiet, doesn't say anything that might offend anyone, or she doesn't speak her truth. Like, that's the version of me all of these people know. And so now that I'm not, you know, I've learned, I've realized that was never me. That was just like societal, cultural, familial expectations piled on top of me. It smothered me out. Like, that wasn't me at all. Not even a little bit. Oh, 144, my number again. Thank you for that confirmation. Anyway, so now I know, and it's like I can pick up, it's like, okay, so energy, we are all energy, everything is energy, right? And we can send people energy. Like, I can send you a hug, I can send you like the energy of a warm hug and love, and I can send this to you, I can beam it to you, right? I also, as a human being, this is not only me, this is every single human being. I can also receive energy. So if you're thinking about me, if you're sending me positive energy, I can feel that. If you're sending me negative energy, I can feel that too. And the strangest thing is, it's not always, but I can at times. I do know who is sending me specific energies, and it's quite bizarre. And it's like, oh, I wouldn't have really expected that from them, but it makes sense. Anyway, a lot of it, like a lot of the negative energy has been from people from the before times who knew me before, and like, that's okay. Like, they knew me as, like, all of it's okay. I'm very neutral about it. I'm just like, that's interesting. And it's like, you know, it's kind of unfortunate that I do know who the energy is coming from, but I think we should talk about this more. And like, we as human beings are senders and receivers of energy. So it's like, and it also, it, like, karma is real. So it's like, you have to be careful about what energy you're sending out, because you know it will come back to you. It will come back to you, for sure. And yeah, why not send out only positive energy? Like, why the fuck not? Like, you literally have nothing to lose from just sending out positive vibes. You literally have everything to lose if you just want to send out shit all the time. It's like, okay, well, you're gonna get that back at you, and that's not gonna be fun. So why do it? Anyway, I made it to my exit. Hallelujah. I still can't see up close. Like, I can't read the time on my phone. Like, the time that this has been recording. No clue. I know it's been a minute. Yeah. Anyway, this has been a lovely chat. It's been a minute since I've done one of these. I don't know the last time I did one. Oh, I do. I was outside eating a chocolate bar. Sugar. Okay, that was before that was the week before the spiral week. And you know, the thing about healing is like, stuff, it always comes back up. Like, it will always come back up. And it's not that, like, you've done something wrong, or it's like, it's not that you haven't healed. It's just like, every time it comes up, you have a different perspective. It's like you've seen it with fresh eyes, and you're not going to react in the same way. So it's like this time, like, I've had a lifetime of struggle with sugar. And before me, like, past versions of me would have viewed this last week as like the ultimate failure. Like, I just fucked everything. Like, I should just fucking give up and just eat sugar for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, that at one point in time might have been my mindset. Just like, I already fucked it up, let's just fuck it up more. But now, you know, I view myself so differently, and I give myself so much more compassion. I'm like, Leah, it's okay. It's okay. You're okay. You know what to do. Like, you know how to handle this. And we're going to handle it beautifully. And we're going to become stronger than we were before. And it's just going to be amazing. You're going to be fine. Like, it's not a big deal. Yeah. Anyway. Cool stuff. I hope that people who have glanced in my window and have seen my face with these on have laughed, but have given themselves a little chuckle because it's fucking funny. Because I look like an X-Men. I look like I want to be an X-Men. I do want to be an X-Men. I mean, I could be an X-Men, actually. I think I'd be... I don't know what my name would be. Something about truth, because that's ultimately what I think my most powerful gift is, or the one I've honed maybe most, is truth. It's like I can see truth from miles away. I can hear truth, I can see it, I can feel it. And I think that's why it's the most powerful, is because all of my senses are engaged. Not always. It's just like maybe more of my senses pick up on truth. I don't know how to explain it. But truth is such a, like, I don't know if I want that to be my name. What would my X-Men name be? Huh. These are hurting the sides of my face again. I kind of lost my accent there for a moment. I don't know, it's weird. It feels hard to do right now. Why is that? Why is that? I don't know. I don't know, Leah. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so do we just drop it? Does that mean it's time to stop talking? I was having a fun time. I was having a jolly good time. I'm also getting kind of hot in the car, but it's like my AC's not really working, and to roll the windows down it would be loud, and I'm still recording. I know what I can do. I can drink some fucking water. Stay hydrated, Leah. Oh, that's a big thing too. So, staying hydrated. Like, all of my life, I've drank so much water but there was a period of time, like, I don't know, where I was like scared to, because I was like always using the restroom, and I was like, that's just you, Leah. That's like something we have to deal with. That's just you. Like, you drink a lot of water and you got to use the restroom, and that's just your body, and we're gonna have to deal with it. Like, you can't dehydrate yourself, like, to stay comfortable. Like, that's so silly. That's so silly. So, we're back to a time in our lives where we stay very hydrated. Yeah. So, cheers. Also, staying hydrated is very important for my gifts. It allows me to be a channel when I am hydrated, because when I am dehydrated, nothing can flow through me because I'm fucking dehydrated. It's like trying to float the river when it's fucking dry and you're just like scraping your butt on rocks. You're not going to get many messages that way. They're going to get stuck on the rocks. So I stay hydrated so that I can utilize my gifts. Also, becoming sober strengthened my gifts. I'm really proud of myself for my sobriety. I don't talk about it, and I kind of downplay it in my mind, I think. Everything looks so vibrantly green with these on. I love it. It's like bright green. I love it. Green is the colour of the heart chakra. Happy 5th birthday, Sophie. That's what the sign said in the yard. A few weeks ago there was happy birthday, Leah. Another yard on the street. Anyway, yeah, sobriety. I think I don't talk about it because of my path to it. Like all paths, it was not linear. It was like, I was sober curious for a period of time. I even, more times than I'd like to admit, Googled questions, sort of like, how do you know if you have a drinking problem? Like, not exactly that, but like, is drinking this amount okay? I'm like, Leah, come on. You're asking Google, it, like, it's not gonna tell you yes. I mean, if you're asking Google, you know the answer to that already. It's like, I did. Yeah, I knew the answer. I knew I had a problem. I did. But I Googled it anyway. And then, so yeah, I was so curious. I was like, I just had too many, okay, I can't see the pole. I had too many times after drinking where I was like, this is a bad fear. Like, I just felt kind of disgusted with myself, and it's like something has to change, and we know what that is. But of course, it took me I don't know, months to a year before I did anything about it. Like, actually, I was super curious. So I read a book, The Naked Mind, I think is the title. And it did change my perspective, and I did, you know, a month here and there of like no drinking, and I was like, okay, I can do that. Like, because I was scared before that I couldn't do it, but I never tried. I was just like, let's not try it so we don't fail at it. Let's just keep drinking. Well, that's not a good idea, Leah, but that's what I did. And then in October of 2022, I did a nutritional challenge, which included no alcohol for 30 days. It's like no sugar, which is when I realized I was addicted to sugar. And then it was, so no sugar, no white flour, and no alcohol for 30 days. And I fucking rocked it. I did so good. I won the nutritional challenge. And I was very proud of myself. And that's kind of when my marriage went like, because alcohol was perhaps the only thing I had in common with my ex-husband. It was like drinking. I don't know, it's like so stupid. And when a relationship revolves around unhealthy behavior and one person stops participating, that tends to make the other person not happy about it, because it triggers them. And that's exactly what it did. And that was like, there were many red flags at that moment in our relationship that I turned a blind eye to. But that was the first 30 days that I can remember that I went without alcohol, and I was very proud of myself. And then again, I did it in January of 2023, and then October 1st, or technically I think it was September 29th, that began my first, that was my first date. Like, that was when I started my sober curious journey. I was like, let's do, and I decided this. So I had a beer on September 28th, I'm pretty sure, based on like, I believe, pictures like I have in my memory. And I was like, oh yeah, that was the last day I had a beer. And then I went to ACL for the first time October of 2023, and the person I was going with, she was a friend at the time. She's no longer a friend. And I wanted to avoid the pressure that I knew she would put on me, because she had always done it in the past, to drink. Like, there was always a pressure. And I would give in because I was a people pleaser, and I was like, yeah, why the fuck not? And I would drink. And I was like, let's just avoid that this time. You know, let's go to this ACL for the Austin City Limits, the music festival in Austin. And I was like, let's do it sober. So I was like, I'm gonna call it Sober October. I'm gonna tell her I'm doing Sober October, even though I just decided, and it's like a week into October, but I haven't drank all October. So we're calling it Sober October. And so I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's fucking go. So I did it, and I completed Sober October, sober. I was like, okay, why the fuck not finish out the year? So I did it, finished out the year, January 1st. I was like, I don't want to drink. And I haven't drank. So it's been like 500 and something days I've been sober. And also I quit edibles before October. So before I stopped drinking, I stopped doing the other. So I've been sober from all of those substances for over 500 days. And I don't even know the exact day, because I'm just like, I just brush it off as like it was something simple I did. But I know it wasn't, it's like, it wasn't simple, but it also was. Like, I had I've never wanted like a drink. I have to say, like, if the only time I thought about like, oh, a beer would be nice, is like at a crawfish boil. But it's like, it's not, I'm good with my Topo Chico and lime. Like, Topo Chico and lime, I highly recommend if you are on a sober journey. Because I realized I just wanted the bubbles. I just wanted the carbonation and lime. And I'm set. Like, and I guess that's why I haven't talked about it, because because of the way it evolved, and it was like an avoidance to be pressured into drinking, like being sober curious, then an avoidance, and then just like, why the fuck not like be sober, because I feel amazing. And yeah, and also I think I had my last Adderall on April, I think it was 28th of last year. So I've been almost a year sober from literally at like all the substances. And the reason I stopped with the Adderall is, well, one, honestly, it became quite inconvenient to find it, and I was like, it's not worth it. And I believe that I believe it's a change I need to make for my body and my health, to not be dependent on this drug. So I stopped. Also, I had signed up for my first Spartan race in May, and I was like, I want to do it completely sober of like any what's it called, an upper. Like, I didn't want any assistance. I wanted to do it just like pure body, mind, soul. So I had my last one in April, and I ran my first Spartan race in May with no Adderall, and I haven't had any of that either. And so it's been this lovely sober journey that has also been the biggest contributor to my gifts coming back online, and being a channel has been, it's because I'm treating my body, mind, and soul right now. Anyway, I'm home now, and my dog, it's past his dinner time, and he's probably like, what the fuck, Mom? What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, sorry, I was talking to my phone in these cool glasses with an accent for an hour. Oh, I can see it now. It's been an hour, almost exactly. Wow. It's been great. It's been great. Bye.